some weird stuff. I didn't see it.
Hello, my name is Isabel Parks, and welcome to the Triple I News. Today we will be interviewing Mr. Joseph Parks, the founder and CEO of Hyperproductive.
Hi.
What, in your opinion, is the worst part of being a CEO?
The worst part is sometimes it's a difficult job. You have to make a lot of decisions that impact people. All the workers, everyone that works for me, my decisions impact not just me, not just my family, but them and all their families. So it's almost at times it feels like we're supporting. I'm my business partner, Mike Smith. That we're supporting multiple families at the same time, not just ours. So it's a big responsibility.
As a CEO, is working with people different than before?
Working with people, it is different. People look at you a little differently. They expect you to know the right answer all the time, and at the same time, I'm responsible for decisions that not just I make, but decisions that everyone in the company makes. And so if I'm steering the company, so hopefully I'm steering it in the right direction. So there's a lot more responsibility in that sense.
When and why did you decide to start your own business?
Well, for the longest time, I've wanted I've thought about running my own company, and I had ideas of how I would run things differently. And a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years, October 19th, just decided to make the leap to start a new company based on all the things that I thought that we could do differently. So I'm focusing on quality instead of focusing on getting things done fast, and focusing on delivering value to our clients as opposed to necessarily bringing in tons of money. So doing these things a little bit differently, and at the same time working with people that are like me, that they really love technology. They love things that technology can do. People that dream about things like robots and cars and lightsabers, and as opposed to working with people that are solely focused on business or just making money.
So far, which do you prefer, running the company yourself or your old job?
Definitely running the company myself. I get to make the decisions that I'd like to. I get to pick. I really like working with different kinds of technology. I like working with the latest things, latest and greatest. And if I read about something and I'm interested in it, then I get to make the decision for us to start working on that and start using that with our clients.
Do you think working with friends makes it harder or easier to do your job?
A little bit of both. It's a lot easier to joke with friends. It's a lot easier to, if we make mistakes, we understand each other. And at the same time, sometimes it's difficult. Especially if I make a decision I know that a friend disagrees with, or vice versa. Sometimes it's harder to have a discussion to say, oh, well, you really have to do it even though you're my friend, or for me to objectively make decisions working with people even though they're my friends.
What's the biggest difference between being the CEO and your old job?
It's the level of responsibility. It's the tasks that no one's going to tell me. You need to do this. No one's giving me there's no instruction book for, I guess, actually, there are a lot of books out there on how to run a company, but they all have different opinions, and so no one's saying, oh, you absolutely need to do A, B, and C. Like I said, there are tons of books and magazines and people out there that will say, oh, you need to do this, and someone else will say, you need to do this, that, and the other thing, and it's up to me to decide. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do the other thing, and I'm going to do this other thing on my own. So I need to figure those things out for myself, instead of when you work for someone else. A lot of times, or most times, you'll be told what to do. You're going to follow these instructions. So that is a big difference. And also, I have to learn. When I make my mistakes, I learn from those mistakes, and it's the responsibility for it is on me. And if I make the right decision, a profitable decision, I gain the benefits of that decision as well. So that's a big difference. So working for someone else, the other owner of the company would get those benefits, but now that I'm the owner, I get the benefit as well as the negative as well.
Was there ever a time when you felt like just quitting and going home?
Sometimes, briefly. When it's a hard day, it's a long day sometimes, when you go in early in the morning and you're there till late at night, and you're working with the client. The clients, my job is very client focused. I'm working on computer programs that I really enjoy writing, but they're for other people, and so if a lot of times that's very frustrating. A lot of times there are things that just take a lot longer than I would expect or hope, or things don't go the way I want. Maybe a glitch in a program that I or someone for the company has written, and I should just pack it up and go home and go play with the family. Sometimes that sounds like a much better idea than staying there all night trying to get a computer program to work. Sometimes.
Was it hard starting your own business?
It wasn't. These days, it's very easy to start a company. You can sign up, you pretty much create a company from scratch on the internet. You just fill out a form, and in 5 minutes, you've got a company instantly. So the actual making of a company was very easy. Pretty much the making of a company means you create a website. So we created www.hyperproductive.com, and we had a company. Now the hard part was actually making money, but we were blessed as well. We had a great opportunity very soon after we started the company, and we've been busy ever since. So it's all in all, I would say no. It's a lot easier to start, and luckily it's been fairly easy to keep going since then.
What's your favorite part of being in charge of the company?
Again, being able to make the decisions about what technology we're going to use. If I find something that's interesting to me, I get to shift the company toward that. Working more closely with clients. I'm working at a different level with clients, so now I'm working more with executives at different clients, where I can talk to them about projects that are impacting a broader section of the business. So not just a website or a piece of the website, but working with them to see how does the web make the rest of their company work? How do their other technical projects, how do they impact the larger corporation, and even dealing with not just a single company, but working with how that company interacts with other companies, so their vendors and their customers as well.
Does anyone from the audience have any questions?
When did you start your company?
October 19th, 2009. It was a big day.
Do you have any relatives or kids that live in the area?
Well, all of my children live in the area. They're very close by. I also have a sister and a brother-in-law and their family that live extremely close by. They live about a block and a half away now. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
Are you two related?
We are. We
Oh.
are. Yes.
Interesting. Your brother and sister.
That's right. That's my sister.
I understood.
Never mind.
All right.
Why do I vote? Hi, bro. That was a wonderful interview. Wonderful.
I do, but not the way you think. So they're not walking around robots. They're
No, parts of the computer.
excuse me.
Parts of the computer.
Parts of the computer, so machines that so the computer programs run machines that pack things, or that actually the big it's a huge machine about as long and wide or longer and wider than this house that will sort products and put them into packages. So it's a giant robot.
So it's not like robots that are like.
No.
It was very interesting to hear about your job.
Oh my God.
Excuse me. I know you, like help people fix your computers, but is that like an everyday thing? Do you always do that at work, or are you just like designing?
That's a very good question. Is that my job is a mix of the two. I design programs that other people are writing, although a lot of times I'm also writing. But a good chunk of my time is also spent troubleshooting, so finding problems either when computers are slow or just plain broken. I'm brought in a lot to fix those.
Also, do you like interviewing so far?
So far, yeah. I think this is only my third interview ever. It's working out well.
So you interviewed other than here at my house and yours?
I did.
Huh. Was it like a talk show kind of thing?
Once was with a news reporter, and the other was a recording that was part of a marketing program. Both of those were with the Border Patrol.
Have you ever had any other jobs other than this?
I have, yes.
I might know one of them. Were you like a police or something?
Yes. I was in federal law enforcement. I was an agent in the United States Border Patrol for 6 years.
Thank you.
How are you two related? I just asked that. You said, are you two related? You said, are you two related? You said yes.
And I said they're brother and sister.
I'm Isabel's father, and Isabel is my daughter.
Yeah! Okay. Who are you sponsoring for this interview? Like, what is the interview sponsoring?
So far we aren't that professional. This is
Oh, let me guess. Girl Scouts and his company.
That sounds great.
Yeah!
And Charlotte Bizell.
That's my name! Who stole it?
You?
So you've been on television.
You did.
Yes.
And you didn't invite me.
I don't believe you were around.
Well, you invite me.
This was many years ago.
Oh. So, are these two related? I mean, are you related to anyone in this audience?
We are all distantly related.
I believe you are my daughter.
That's how I know.
I'm your distant cousin 20 million years.
That's interesting.
Oh my gosh, I'm her sister.
And you are, that's true, and you
are?
are my son's god sister.
Wait, seriously? In real life?
Yeah.
Real life what?
We're sisters.
What? You look nothing alike.